All right. Okay. We're good. Fantastic. Fantabulastic. What's up, everyone? This is Coffee with the Soul. I'm your host. We're gonna chat. We're gonna talk. Today's gonna be very chill. I gotta be very chill. It's Well, I'll tell you about that in a bit. We're gonna chill. We're gonna farm for transmog. I at first thought to myself, ooh, trial of style, let's do it. It doesn't even start until 1 p.m. Server time for me. So that is in an hour and a half or so. So I'm like, oh, that sucks. Yeah, because I pulled this up. Something trial of style. Begins 3:20, 1 p.m. It's 11:35 server time here. So I'm like, oh, well, that's great. But yeah, MMO Champion, they data mine what's coming. And at least from the screenshot, I'm not very pleased. Because I'm like, okay, this is the trial of style. And the style is brown. Now, that said, having a muted color ain't so bad. But when you think about it, it's like, okay, so I'm supposed to be cool with like these skin tight brown wraps and a kind of a more faded war kilt and wraps and all that stuff. The cowl, that's cool. That's fine. And then the shoulders, they kind of go with it. But then it's just kind of odd. I still find it odd to have like the half thing here. It's just that it's okay. There are other things too. So here's the like ensemble for the head stuff, and then the shoulder stuff, and then and I guess part of the ensemble is the mask. Okay, so when we go down a little bit, there are other colors too. So like there's the brown, and then there's a bunch of colors. Deep, cloudy, blue, black. Like, they basically took all the other colors, or at least for the leg wraps, and threw them all here. So there's only so many. But I'm going to buy them all, because I have to. That's the law. And I happen to have... Here, let me see. Because here I was over at Dell, and I was like prepared to be like, okay, let's start the stream trial of style all day, baby. Instead, it'll be like a chunk of the day. Instead, wrong spot. Transmog house is here. This is my usual base. See, I'm not even alone with people who are like, hey, can we start it yet? No, we can't start it yet because it's not up yet for a little while. I do the mouse over, and it says I have. Oh, I can only have at most 200 anyway. But I'm pretty sure I have 200. I think. Because my shit's all lit. Okay, let me just look at my inventory. The other thing, too, I don't think I have any trial of style tokens on my other characters, so 200 is all I got. And usually my goal is to have the currency max, so that way when the new stuff comes in, I just max it all out. Even after I'm done buying everything that I want. Now, there are things that I haven't gotten yet. There's like other ensembles and other stuff, but like my paladin can't wear them, so I don't really care. Trial of style. So let's see, where is it? I'm scared that I won't be able to find it. So, bank? Yes, 200. Cool. So I got the goods, baby. You gotta let, yeah. So I'm gonna buy everything that I want. Hopefully it's cheap, because they're like quantity-wise, this is a lot of stuff. And I'm hoping that it's not like 15 each or something like that, because that's gonna feel kind of punishing, So I'll pay whatever for like the easy stuff, the cloak and cowl and all that stuff. And do I really want to spend this much on like let's see. Oh god, how many leg wraps are there? So war wraps, war slippers, and then the rest of these are like all the wraps. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. There's 18 of them. And if they happen to cost here, like I think they cost like 15 a pop or something like that. I'm gonna be doing a lot of trial of style over the next week or so. not that. This one. So how much were like some of those boots? So like, okay, they were going for like 7 at the cheapest, which is cool. I'm hoping that they're along these lines. Then I can put up with it. But chances are I'm gonna blow through everything because it's just the sheer number of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. Anyway, let me say hi to people. What is up to? Wait, can't see it. What's up to Neeb? You're the first person to say hi. You get a point. Yay. What's up to Aramis and Snake Eyes, to Sin Hotlanta, to Uncle Vinny, and to Mario and Mage Master, and to the rest of the beautiful digital smiling faces who are going to join us throughout the day. Today is the last day, at least for me, streaming for the week. And, you know, actually, I'm probably not going to do any videos. I thought I was going to be able to squeeze something in, but, like, I've been super stressing out over, like, all the move stuff and everything. So I'm like, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I am actually going to take time off of work for a while. So I'm probably not going to do, I'm not going to do a weekly. That's not part of the plan anymore. I'm of course going to do the reminder video because for me, that's like the law. I have to do the reminder video. I've gone unbroken for, well, I don't know how many years now. And I don't plan on changing that soon. That's going to remain the same. Yes, coffee. Oh, that's not going to change. But like after today and like raid and all that stuff, I'm going to be down at the other place, fixing everything up. You know, I meant to show you guys like how things look in the room that I'm going to set up. So hold up. Let me show y'all how this thing looks. Yeah, because I uploaded it on stream and then I just forgot about it. Whatever. Yeah, no big deal. Vacation time. Yeah, it's hella not a vacation. It is anything but a vacation. Okay, so let me download that guy. And where's the other one? Oh, God. And then I'll download that one. And okay. So here's the room. You know, this is coming from the doorway. Yeah, it's coming from the doorway. There was like this big old shelf here. There's the window, of course. And then on the far right side is probably where the desk is going to be, in the closet. But yeah, there's like this damn, it's like this Alliance blue, Horde red that's over there. And I think on the, let's see, I think the other picture shows the other side from the other corner. So this was later. This is later after I went through the trouble of bringing down this shelf here. This was a pain in the ass. I'm gonna yell at my dad for this one. So my dad set up this room many years ago, and he put up this ridiculous. He doesn't do construction. The way he does construction, to me, it kind of reminds me of Fallout, where he just kind of like he just salvages materials and puts them together and creates things. He's amazing and yet infuriating at the same time, because I'm trying to bring these things down, and they're a big pain in the ass to bring down. So anyway, the job that I need to do tomorrow, when I go down, I'm gonna clean all the debris up from the floor, prime and, you know, clean up the walls, because these walls have been like this for like years. Hell, I think that's painter's tape that has just been left there. So, like, my niece and nephew, they lived in this room for you know, up until now, and they're the ones who painted this, and they just kind of like do whatever they wanted. You know, it was their room now, whatever. But yeah, they were a little bit reckless, a little messy, and they just kind of left things along. Like there were like LED lights strung up all over the place. There's a lot. So yeah, anyway, I need to prime and repaint the walls, clean all this stuff up. Once, and then there's another room where I'm actually going to be sleeping. I'm gonna prime and paint that one too. There's like these if you guys remember where I used to record from, like the old setup, I'm gonna repaint all that stuff too. Before I just kind of left it alone. This time, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna actually like redo stuff. So there's like this trim in the middle. I don't know why my dad did this. There's like a trim in the middle of the wall. He's like, oh yeah, this will be nice. I'm like, isn't that like the trim that you put on the floor? He's like, no, you put it on the middle of the wall. Like, okay, whatever. But I'm gonna tear that thing down. There's just a lot to do, and then this is just the 2 rooms. Then there's the rest of the house. Oh Christ, man, it's a lot. It's a lot. So I've been like stressing out trying to plan and plan this in such a way that it's not going to interfere with work, but that's just impossible. It's not going to happen. So I'm fucked. So Dad will not be allowed to help with in-game housing. No. No. No, I love my dad for like what he did and all the work that he put into it. It's just like now, now I need to undo some of this stuff so I can make it into like a proper stage. So like this angle here is actually probably going to be a little similar to what the new setup is going to look like. So I'm going to have these sorts of angles to work with. So I'm going to have to, I don't know exactly how I want to do it, but I do want to set up like these strips, these acoustic strips, and kind of like make a sort of pattern where I have like some strips, and then I have like some movie posters, and then furniture kinds of stuff, streamer setup, right? So I want to make something that's kind of nice and presentable. So that's the plan. Yeah, so this was the shelf before I brought that down, and it was and here's like the top part of that shelf. So it was like a single piece that somehow my dad like brought in and then hung up, and it was flush against the wall. A single piece of plank. I'm like, dude, what did you do? How did you do this? Anyway. So that's the plan. Hasn't any big news yet this week? Yeah, maybe today some stuff drops. It was like they pushed stuff, so this week in Wild Post Friday has stuff on it. Maybe, but I mean, it's not like things have to happen. It's not forced to happen. I mean, yes, last week we had a big drop with the player housing stuff. This week, I would say, I guess we're seeing some of the lead up into the new season of Discovery stuff, but that's not going to happen. That's not actually going to start for another, I think 2 weeks or so. So, yeah. No, I think there's been news. It might not be news that we care about, necessarily. Get a display sponsorship. I thought about at least kind of reaching out to them and seeing like, hey, do you guys want another thing? But the thing is, like, do I care about display? I typically want to seek out sponsorships from things that I actually care about and believe in and stuff. So that's why it's limited to like shirts and coffee. Sometimes drinks and stuff. Sorry, I gotta take a big bite out of this croissant thing. It's very crunchy. Well, hope you do a small bit about your desk and how set up and first impressions would go when you get it set up. Maybe I'll do like a play-by-play. If I have the energy to like take pictures as I go. That's not a typical me thing, so I have to like actively remember if I want to do that. Guys, crew neck tees? Dude, I love the shirts. Like, they're good. Sorry. Like, people who don't like polyester, I get it. But to me, like, for me, polyblends don't bother me. I think there are some other all cotton stuff you can get too. And a little spoiler alert, Sin. There's gonna be another one. We're talking about another sponsorship thing, so keep an eye out for the next like week or two. There might be new stuff that I talk about. Nothing new? No, there's this stuff. Here, sorry, let me go back. So you want to double check that it started in your area. So like there's this stuff. Now this is what Wildhead data mine, but I'm gonna guess that this is, this is what it is. So I mean, maybe people don't care about it. Honestly, I think people are gonna talk shit, and I don't blame them because it's nothing flashy. Like I feel like it's nothing flashy. They could have added some of the stuff that went from the trading post. I mean, they obviously did take some of the trading post items and throw them here into Trial of Style, but they could have taken some more cool looking stuff, right? How the desk is awesome. If it's blame Annie. Why would I blame Annie for it? You talking about Guild Annie or some other Annie I don't know about? They also have some great cons if the polygon's not for you. Yeah, but I'm cool with it. It's one of the cool things that my body is accustomed to, because I have like skin problems and all that stuff. But yeah, that doesn't bother me. Yay. Okay, so I said I was gonna do transmoggy stuff today. Very chill day. Because the whole move has me like really stressed out. I just want to turn my brain off. That's kind of like how I've been feeling for most of the week. That's why, that's the other reason why no videos this week. Like I've been struggling. Like there was like, I wanted to talk about delves. I wanted to talk about player housing. I wanted to talk about horrific visions. And then I was like, okay, I'm getting this far and it's just not working out. Fuck it. The big thing with the horrific visions is I kind of messed up, and I woulda, coulda, shoulda done more progression on the PTR so I can study everything and learn what everything's all about and try out all the different masks so I can actually talk about it. But since I'm late, I'm like, okay, I'm not going to make a video and half-ass it. I'm going to actually like do the things. Do I have a new style of transmog? No, it's random. Trial Style is a lot of fun. I just love seeing the creativity on display. Transmog is my main motivator, it seems. To me, it's a big deal these days. Part of it is just the sheer act of collecting. There is a video that I have planned. I'm gonna keep it a surprise for I think I've talked about the subject before, but I'll release it when I release it. It has a little bit to do with player housing, but it'll be fun. I'm gonna embrace the collector in me, and we'll do some fun stuff. I love Horrific Visions about half done back when I was current. I had no idea how much easier the tech tree was going to make it. It's gonna be way more accessible here too. I feel like the people who had like railed on it and talked smack and all that, they're not wrong for how they're feeling, of course, but I think a lot of it came from the fact that you only had limited tries per week, and if for whatever reason you messed up or you fat fingered or whatever, you had to go back out and farm for stuff in order to get more tries, and that sucks. These days we have delves, and so if they kept the same system as Horrific Visions as it was, it would fall flat immediately, because people would be like, fuck this, I'm not gonna go through all this trouble just so I can get a couple more tries, just so I can mess up and try again. But the mindset is going to be very different in this case, because now people are going to be like, I'm going to go in there just farm the currency, or I'm just going to go in there and farm up the experience to unlock perks, and that's it. And then I'll start doing like the real runs. Because the other thing to point out, is this feature is coming in the mid-season. I'm pretty much going through all the notes that I've taken down for the script, but because this is mid-season content, it doesn't have to be designed around this very meticulous progression. There's no cape to power up, so there's nothing of that sort of balance around. So one critique that I do have, what's this guy wearing? Interesting. That's kind of cool because he has like the whole eye patch kind of thing, even though he has a headband, and well, that's kind of cool though. Anyway, Shit. Forgot what I was talking about. Ah, see, my brain's all scattered, man. Why these new visions are better? Because we're starting in the mid-season. We don't have to worry about like, oh, it doesn't need to have like the best gear. No, not really. So we're going to notice the folks who do mythic raids, high-end keys, stuff like that. They're not going to give a shit about visions, at least not the gear. They might care about the transmog and the titles and stuff. So like, hey, go for it. But they're not there for gear progression. And that's why there's like all this other stuff to farm for, which is cool, you know, because at least there's something for them to strive for. I was talking about the time gating. Like there are like these talents you can get, and it takes a couple of weeks to unlock them all because like you can hard farm it for a while, but then after a while, the NPC who gives you these currencies, they're like, oh, I can only do so much per week and blah blah blah. I'm like, no, don't do that. I don't think that's necessary at all. Because we're in the mid-season. There's no, you know, I don't think there's any rush. And there's already different controls in place to limit the kind of gear that you get anyway, or how much gear you can get. So I don't think it's I think it would mostly stunt the motivation, or it would disrupt the motivation or momentum of people who are running it. And it'll just, nothing good will come out of it. Because there really is no point with restricting folks in the mid-season. So, any silent dinars in the patch? I haven't seen it. Yeah, and then there's that to consider too. Like that's gonna happen. So it's like, why are we? Yeah, why hold people back? Just let them farm, whatever. And people will farm it. People who want like the appearances and stuff, they're gonna go in and they're, you know, people are gonna make guides. Maybe I'll make one on how to efficiently farm for like the most corrupted mementos in the new perfect visions and all that stuff, you know. Whatever people want. Here's the main hang up, it was waste of resources to try it out. Yeah, so in this case, people will be able to experiment. People will be able to mess up and immediately try again. People can just focus on, you know, like I said, farming for resources, going for the achievements or the mail muncher or whatever. They can just keep going and not stop. And I'd say that's like the way to go. I think you can. I think they said that you can still farm for the mail muncher from there, and that's the better way to go because you don't need to. You don't need to try, or you don't need to like expend tries or farm keys and all that stuff. Just queue up and go. The one thing, though, that I think is a concern is the instance lock limit. Because whenever you go in, it qualifies as if you're going into an instance. And because you can hard farm it, now you're going to run into the instance lock. Before, you couldn't because you only had so many tries a week anyway. But with this change, it's like, okay, people are going to run into problems like that real fast, and Blizzard's going to have to do something about that. Like somehow not make that count towards the lock limit. I don't know if that's like an easy thing to do or whatever, but they better. I'm so internet mad. Oh, so now I know to not take you seriously. Just kidding. I just finished the Legion storyline and it dawned on me BFA and Shadowland story-wise makes absolutely no sense. Imagine if they had continued the Legion story arc and made a sequel. What would the sequel? You know, what would have been cool in hindsight is if the Legion storyline was a saga, a 3-expansion saga. That would have been nice, right? Because that way Argus could have been its own expansion in that case. But it wasn't. Boo. I think Metzen was kind of there at the time too. So you can't say it's because he wasn't there. They planned for it. Would have been cool though. But oh well. Now, I'm very not, you know, I like the lore. I'm very non-serious about it. I don't try to nitpick, which is something the internet does a whole lot these days. I've been watching the Daredevil series, the new one that's out on Disney Plus right now, and my wife, she loves watching the talking heads, the pundits and stuff. You know, talk shop and analyze stuff and things like that. Me, I'm very surface. Even when it comes to like WoW lore and all that. For me, it's like I watch the thing, I'm like, all right, cool. And sometimes I'll take a closer look at stuff and like gush over things, but otherwise, I tend to not nitpick because I can nitpick. The internet can nitpick everything and just ruin the fun of everything by breaking things down and poking at holes and flaws and wrinkles and stuff. And WoW is certainly full of them. I talk about that a lot whenever the subject of lore comes up. But I also kind of pull back to not get lost in the details and be like, okay, you know, whatever, dude. Just a story. We're getting it now, but getting it now after BFA and the Shadowlands is so something. August could have been a lot more fully realized. Yeah, we could have had like these long-time recurring characters be a thing, but instead, it was a patch. Kind of sad. Sorry, this thing's gonna get cold, so I don't feel bad. I'm done here, right? Yeah, I'm done here. I need a new goal for my transmog stuff. Like, I'm so close to being done with shields, there's only so much I can look at. Oh shit. Oh no, this is fine. Like, should I go for, like, a single set? Because that feels limited. Like, I'd feel like I'd only be farming, like, one instance, and that's not fun. Oh, did I go for the... Did I go to Old War yet? I did, okay. I don't even... It doesn't even really register in my head anymore. It's like, did I do it? Yeah, I did it. You like plugging in old transmog holes from legacy raids as filler. Yeah, I guess filling out a whole expansion is a good idea. So here I am in Legion right now. Let me see where I'm at. How's my progression? So we'll just look at the sets for now. See, you know what's crazy? So here's the Legion stuff, right? And here's the, you can see the scroll bar. This is Legion stuff. And everything below here is everything before Legion for the most part. So there's only so many expansions that we've had, and it's like more than half of everything. It's crazy, like just how much we've leaned into collections and all that stuff, ever since. Anyway, that's mob. Okay, here we go. So, and Taurus. What am I missing? I'm missing some Raid Finder stuff. Okay, so I'm here for it. Cool. And then eventually I'll be going to Tumas Arcaris, which I don't have Raid Finder stuff. Okay. Trial of Valor. Trading Post. Oh, I guess that was a thing at one point. Okay, so I don't have the mythic one for that. Nighthold, I'm not done. So yeah, I guess I'm doing the right thing by going for... Oh, what's this from? Drekthar Warriors Battle Gear? I don't know where that's from. Maybe that's like some old purchase or whatever. Okay, so I'm kind of doing the right thing by doing Raid Finder stuff. Cool. You should go for the non-plate sets that pique your interest. Non-plate sets? As in not Paladin? But I can't wear it. Not yet. Not yet. You think that's going to happen? I think it's going to happen someday. At some point, Blizzard's going to give in and be like, all right, fine, y'all can wear whatever. At some point, they're going to say, you know what? It's kind of hard to... It's a little bit harder to tell these days what's plate, what's not. And we have all these different cosmetic sets that are usable, regardless of armor type, that look like cloth, that look like this and that, but it's fine. So at some point, they're going to tip. It's going to tip over, and they're just not going to care. And then I'll be ruined, because I'll be like, oh, shit. There's all this stuff that I've been collecting. And that, actually, no. I'm unlocking stuff anyway, so I don't care. Yeah. So I'll be fine. It's just that, if anything, it'll just mean the randomness from the transmog roulette is going to get just nastier. It's going to be gross. I'll induce seizures with my transmog. I really hope that when player housing becomes a thing, that they allow like multiple templates. If they don't, I'll be in a lot of trouble. Because I'm going to be like, okay, I put all this time into the house, but I want to do other stuff too. I want to do weird, gross stuff. You know, I want to walk into the house and see nothing but mannequins with random transmog on, and it'll just drive people insane. I mean, it'd be cool if we could pose the mannequins too. If we can pose them exactly the way we want, that'd be a lot of fun. Alright, I'm going, I'm climbing. I'm just being lazy about it. Yeah, so imagine like all the hunters and stuff, they can wear like heavy plates, and priests and stuff, all the clothies, they can wear heavy plate. That'd be kind of cool. The one thing that there is one thing that I'm still fine with, and it's the class restrictions. I'm still fine with paladins wearing paladin sets, that sort of thing. I feel like that's a bastion I want to preserve to a certain extent. Whee! Alright, is this all of them now? I think that's as much as I need. Nope. Still need, I guess, one more? Yeah, one more blow up. I don't know where to go, though. It's probably here. Yeah. Ooh. Am I an Alliance character? No, I'm Horde. Curious to see how much easier this one is to farm. You know, one of the better videos that I've done lately, or actually, here, let me rephrase that. A few months ago, I decided to make a new guide for how to do ENR, because I looked around at, you know, I was trying to solo the ENR fight myself. Oh, no. Here's the story. I was talking about, oh, it's easy to solo ENR now. It's no problem. And then people are like, no, it's hella hard. You know, it's impossible, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, wait, what do you mean it's hard? It's like, it's been like 10 years. Like, no, dude, like, I follow the guides and I still struggle. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm going to make my own guide. And so I did. I gave a second-to-second play-by-play of exactly what to do and how to kill it on Mythic. And then I still get comments. You know, it got like a surprising number of clicks, and people still look at it. People give good comments and good feedback. Oh my god, I finally got it in one shot thanks to the guy. Blah blah blah. I'm like, oh, that's cool. So I'll see like one comment a week or so from someone thanking me for it. I'm like, oh, that's neat. Which is, but it's also baffling because it's like, oh, man, this has been out for a while, and I guess people weren't satisfied with the kinds of guides that came out, so people were happy. But yeah, it's very soloable these days. You just gotta follow certain directions, and you won't waste your movements, and you'll be fine. I agree, those should remain the same, but the multi-class lookalikes will yeah, like the non-set pieces, absolutely. In fact, I strongly believe, or I've been almost vehemently against the whole idea of how there aren't any complete non-class sets you can get these days. So like these days, if you look at like the loot tables and all that stuff from the new raids, and I totally am going the wrong way. If you look at the loot tables and everything from the new raids, there's no way for you to get a complete ensemble of like a non-set piece set thing. And that sucks. Because I'm like, oh, you know, I think it'd be really cool if there was a certain color from the class sets that anyone could wear. You know, just have one tint. I don't think that's too much to ask for. Because right now we can wear like a couple of pieces, but that's it. And you know, some people are like, well, I want it to like match. I want like a full set that matches. I don't care so much about having a full set that matches. I just want to have like more pieces to play with. That's the thing for me. Angelic, my day is good. My day's good. I'm just trying to relax. I'm trying to wind down from the stress of both moving and doing fixer-upper stuff. Because that's tough. When not only when you have to move to a new spot, but when the place needs work too. So my weekend is gonna be like all yard work, throwing out stuff, cleaning things, and on top of that, the regular move stuff, moving some stuff over, stocking up, and all that. So I'm trying to make it as smooth as possible. So like the setup here, this isn't going to move until at least the studio is like decently ready. So once the paint's done and all the walls are set up, and the desk is assembled, and the new computer's built, that's when I'll move the equipment over and hopefully not have too big of a break in content, even though I'm going to do a break this weekend. So it sucks. It's not even a new house. I'm moving back to my old place. Yeah, it's a troublesome situation I'm in. It'll be nice to not it'll be kind of nice to not be here with the in-laws, but at the same time I'm kind of swapping one set of parents for another, because eventually, as my parents are getting older and older, they're going to move back to this house and I'll be helping to take care of them, because I don't want to send them to like an old folks home or nothing like that. They're like, nope, you ain't doing that. Fuck that. You're gonna take care of us. That's why you're born. I'm like, oh, that's my purpose. She's like, yep. Unashamed. She's like, yep, that's why I have kids. That's why you should have kids, so they can take care of you. I'm like, oh, they'll be as happy as I am, huh? She's like, yep. I'm like, yeah. What camera do I use to stream my content? I forgot the model, but it is it's one of those DSLR cameras. Let's see. I'm trying to get the. I forget. It's like one of the A series cameras, but I straight up have a camera, and then attached to it is a like a mini HDMI cable that goes into a capture card. And that is my camera. This was almost 10 years ago, though, now. So things have gotten better, I think. Yeah, there are some cooler webcams out these days, but that's what I use. It's a privilege to care for our parents. I did. I mean, when it comes down to it, as annoyed as I might get, I don't want them to be taken care of by strangers. No way. You know, when it's my time, I'm not going to care because I decided to not have kids. So, honorable is to take care of aging parents when it's time. Yeah, that's what I'm telling myself. But of course, I'm like, I'll fight with them and all that too. Yeah, because right now, here with my in-laws, you know, my wife's parents, they're coming on age. We're helping out every now and then. So, yeah, and if we weren't here, things would be really rough for them. I know that. So as much as I sometimes might be like, oh, this, you know, this sucks or whatever, because like here I am, I'm like almost 20, and I'm still living here with someone with in-laws and stuff, and you know, there's that whole perception of living with your parents in the basement and blah 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 blah. But I've gotten over that. When it comes down to it, it's like, what you gonna do? You're gonna not take care of your parents? No, of course not. So. Yeah, it's never been a choice, but I've never felt like I wanted to like give up and be like, no, I'm just gonna send you guys over, and you know, you can spend your last years over there. No, that's not how I was raised. Okay, so this part's done, right? Yeah, this part's done. Did I say I'm almost 29? I'm like 19 3/4, but I've been like that for about a few decades now. It's just a dumb joke where I don't say how old I am. I'll be like, Legion? I wasn't even born back then. Jesus. Next. First one, right? First one. Act so much older. Oh, if I was 20 again. What decisions would I have made? Alright, I'll walk this. To say you celebrate anniversaries for your 21st birthday now. How old are you, dude? 21? For real? Yeah, I'll sell. At least that's what I'll say. On paper, I don't know. You lose track after a while. You renovated your wife's childhood home last year and moved in last fall. Damn. That's a lot of work. Like, the struggle that I have is, like, my mom, she has a very, very strong sense of pride and ownership. And so we've been fighting. We've been fighting pretty hard over a couch. So, here's the story of the couch. One day, when my parents moved out and they decided to go gallivanting across the planet, and by that I mean back and forth through the Philippines and Hawaii, an agreement was made between her and my sister and her husband at the time, conditions to move into the house. And I was there too. I wasn't really part of the negotiations because I don't know why. I should have been. But part of it was them saying, "Oh, we're gonna take all your furniture, Mom. We're gonna put it aside. We're gonna put in our new stuff." And at first, my mom was like, "Okay, cool, fine." And so me and my brother-in-law at the time were like moving stuff in. We put it all into a storage area. But then when my mom found out about what we had agreed about, I guess she remembered. She's like, "Wait, no, I don't want that. No, we're not gonna put stuff into storage. Fuck that. You're gonna bring it back to the house, and you're gonna put it into this storage room that your dad built." And I remember me saying, "Dude, that's not a secure storage thing. It's full of leaks. There are wasps infestations in there. No, like, we shouldn't have that." She's like, "No, put it in there." Fine. So we put it in there, into this structure that is called a storage room, but it was very like not sealed or anything. So 10 years go by. 10 years go by with all this furniture and random stuff that's put into basically a makeshift tool shed. And my mom's like, "All right, let's take everything out." I'm like, "Are you sure? Because this stuff's all trashed. I've been telling you this for years now." She's like, "Yeah, take it out." So we're taking this stuff out, this old furniture that my mom bought years and years ago, and she's crying now because she's seeing how it's like, we're pulling stuff out, and I got full gear on. This is like a couple weeks ago. I got full gear on, and I'm pulling stuff out, and there's like rat shit that's fallen off. Like all these rat droppings that are falling off, they're like, it's like everywhere, and my mom's just like, she's getting more and more pissed. I'm like, "Dude, I told you about this." And she's like, "Take this thing out. I'm gonna brush off all the poop, and I'm gonna bring it into the house." I'm like, "No, you're not. You're totally not gonna do that." "Why not? It's mine." So she's livid. She's beyond reason at this point. But I'm trying to tell her, no, if you sit on that, there's gonna be like rat funk that gets all over the place, and everyone's gonna get sick. No, don't do it. I'm even bringing up the whole Gene Hackman thing because he his wife died from basically a rare disease that came from like rat shit. So I'm bringing that up too, and I'm trying to talk her into be like, "No, we need to get rid of it, or at the very least we need to reupholster it. Let's restore the couch." She's like, "No, it needs to be the same," and blah blah blah. I'm just gonna get some carpet cleaner and and I'll get it out. No, so we've just been arguing, and I finally talked her to, just the other day, I talked her into being like, "Okay, we're gonna reupholster it. We're gonna find out how much it is, all right? Because this couch is not going back inside the house. It's in the garage right now, and it's wrapped." I'm like, "It's not gonna go back in the house. Two things are gonna happen. It's either gonna get restored, or it's gonna get thrown out. So that's your choice." And she's like, "Fine, find out how much it is and blah blah blah." So that's one of the things that I'll be doing moving back into this house, is dealing with all this old stuff that my mom has, and I need to like restore it. Yeah, so it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun things ahead. And that's the end of that story. Yeah, so it's a lot. I was like, my wife's not very sentimental about stuff. I'm very much more so. She makes cuts I could never have in her place. Yeah, I'm not that type. Because I've had to like kind of get moved from place to place. Like the things that you see back here, like that's my footprint in this house. It's very small. I do have other like memorabilia and stuff like that from mostly WoW stuff, and it's gonna go into the new setup. So I'm gonna have like a cheap little shelf, and I'll put up like these little WoW playsets from remember the Mega Block stuff? Like I still have some of that stuff put together, so I'm gonna clean those things up, put them up, and have little LEDs to like to highlight them. I wanna try pulling that off, so it'll be fun. But otherwise, I keep very little things. If anything, when I was cleaning up some of the house, I opened up a bin, and I find old ass videotapes, really old videotapes, and I'm like, I could have swore I put all this into a box and said, "Hey, we're gonna throw it away. And my mom was like, okay, fine. But I think she kind of translated that into, I'm gonna save it for later just in case, because she's that type. And so I'm looking at this stuff, I'm like, I need to you know, I'm discovering these things, I'm like, I need to throw this out immediately. This is, you know, do I really care about Meet Joe Black on VHS? No, I think I can throw that out. I think it's okay. Unless there's a damn good reason to keep it. But probably not. Okay, I'm done. Oh, was this the 3? Oh, I finished. Yay. Maybe she made you on that couch? No. It's not even one of those nice couches that are comfortable or whatnot. It's just it's just decorative. And she's like, "Oh, it's an heirloom." I'm like, to me that doesn't register in my head at all. To me, it's just stuff. Now we're going to Nighthold. No, not Nighthold. Tomb of Sargeras. You have the old WoW action figures? I don't think I have those. But like one of the big pieces that I have is like a damn server blade. For those who remember, like I bought one of those big server blades for, oh god, I think it was like a donation kind of charity thing, but it was like, oh man, over $500 for it. Oh god, this looks smart. This looks like a smart purchase to make. Shouldn't be that heavy. It was pretty heavy. Heavier than I thought, at least. If you ever watch the videotape on an HD television, it'll motivate you to just pitch it. It's horrible. No way, dude. Like, those VHS tapes are what, like 360 res or something like that? No way. No way. But funny enough, my mom still has a VCR. I don't think she uses it. I think she just uses it for a clock. But that's the type of person she is. She's like, oh, I'll keep it because it helps me tell the time. I'm like, yo. You can just use the watch on your wrist, too. How about that? Or the phone that's constantly in your hand. You can tell time with that as well. Look up Swedish death cleaning. You'll keep even less stuff after learning that. Okay, let's see. It's Swedish death cleaning. What is the Swedish death clean method? The idea is to remove the burden of cluttering for loved ones after you've passed away. So you're left with only the essentials and only those items that have the most meaning, and while it was initially intended for those later in life, it could be relevant at any age. Okay, so just get rid of stuff so that way people don't have to clean it up for you when you die. I think I'm fairly good on that. I could do better, but I think I'm okay. Like, I think my entire life can be put into, you know, like one of those big gallon bins or multi-gallon bins. I'd say like 5 of them at most. Yeah. And most of that stuff is WoW stuff. So someone can get rid of that stuff too or sell it or whatever. And then you'll be down to like very, very little. I'm not the nostalgic type. Mostly. Like it's gonna be, that sort of privilege is reserved for very, very few items that have a significant personal meaning, but they won't have much of a meaning for anyone else. So if they were to get rid of it after I'm gone, what am I gonna do? Haunt them? That holds one of your current mod farms. Still love slapping those bosses around as revenge. They were fun bosses at the time too. I can confidently say I have good memories from like every raid that we've done. They're not necessarily happy, but I'd say they're good memories. You know, the good memory that came from Crucible of Storms was finishing and never having to go back. You know what I mean? But that was challenging, though. It was fun. Like, I'm jumping back into Visions really quick as a subject. You know how some people are like, hey, you know what would be really cool? You know what Blizzard should be doing, but they're not listening to the players and blah, blah, blah. They need to bring back a mini raid. They need to bring back more dungeons, even like in the middle of a season or whatever. That's peak, right? But I disagree. I think that's a bad take. And it's because we've seen what happens when there are mid-season raids, mini raids, or mid-season, end-game content like dungeons. They did not go well. Not one. If you think back and try to call me out, I'm going to tell you you're wrong, and I'll explain why. But I'm very, very confident on that take. Like, how was it when Trial of Valor came in? People didn't like it. I mean, people were like, hey, this is cool, but overall, in the grand scheme of, like, progression, they didn't care about it. When Crucible of Storms came in, people shit all over it at the time. Why are we doing this? Oh, I should have clicked on the teleporting, you idiot. They're like, why are we doing this? This is pointless. We're not. It's not even gear upgrades. What gives? Blizz. When they brought in the Mega Dungeon, Tazavesh and Dawn of the Infinite. Endgame players were like, dude, we ran this once and like that, and did the hard mode and like that was it. There's like no gear here, so let's go back to keys. So that that didn't land. But who did it land for? People who didn't do endgame, who didn't do super high end endgame stuff. It appealed to them. So in the case of Visions and as well as the Nightfall content that's coming, this stuff is nakedly. It's almost screaming at players, hey, this isn't for you. This is for like these kinds of players instead. So you can skip this or just do it for the cosmetics and that's it. You're not going to feel forced to do these things. We're not even trying to send that sort of message. And I think that's cool. I think that works out a lot better. Because honestly, I don't know what you can give to like, end game players who want more, beyond keys. Because at least keys, they offer greater challenges even after you gear up. You can try to run higher level keys. But we also don't need infinite scaling content for everyone. That doesn't appeal to everyone. Some people, they want something different to do. And some of that includes just making a new alt and doing something else with them and gearing them up and trying shit out. So here's them trying something else out. That's kind of new. You loved Avatar? Yeah, there's like multiple ones where they did this. Although this one was kind of a hybrid, right? So like the first part was the semicircle, and that's the same as, oh gosh, the first boss of this raid, the big mecha dude. Oh no, first boss of Antorus, my bad. So different raid, my bad. Just these two, right? Or just this one? Yeah. Next. Yeah, so this is me just kind of making up a player behavior, but when the new patch comes out, you can have a new character that can progress entirely through Perfect Visions and or Nightfall content. So they can have their own little adventure of progression. That isn't just, oh, let me bum around and do the same things. You know, people who want to do that, there's already a path to do it. But they're not trying to replace it. They're just making an alternate for it. And whether you are, you know, and the gear, while the gear is okay, it's not going to be like the best stuff. But what might you be doing it for? The appearances. You know, the gear the gear, you might totally overgear everything, but there's going to be a good chunk of people that go in there into this content, and they just, you know, mob the hell out of Halifal when those events go live, because they want that gray and white set for their character, for multiple characters. And that's cool too. If I want to fill my vault with 649s, it's enough with 3 times 11 and 5 times 8. Yes. Yes. If you want to be super efficient like that, yeah, that works out. So the heroes have officially died once. It depends. That depends, actually. There are a few quests where you actually die, and you go into the spirit realm. I remember that from Vanilla, I think. It's somewhere in Sonaris, where you drink a potion, you die, you go talk to someone, and then you go get your body back. And I think in Legion, there's a part where, as a demon hunter, I think you die, and that's where Illidan's like, something demon soul, whatever. So I think they die there too. I'm sure there might be other instances too, but I think there's other times where, I mean, end of this raid, we died, and then ENR brings us back. And where am I going? Oh, this way, I think. What's up, am I a full-time streamer? Yes. Although it doesn't feel like it, right? Because I'm like, I do 3 days out of the week, 3 hours at a time. So I'm pretty weak sauce for a so-called full-time streamer. With this new schedule, though, there might be there's a chance that I might be able to pull off some longer streams, though. Maybe. Or have an additional day. Like I goof around and play lots of like small indie games every now and then too. So it's been on my mind to have like another day where I just do indie stuff. I just try stuff out, goof around. Current schedule doesn't allow for that, so. We all die. Oh yeah, we all die fighting Lich King too. That's right. I hit the trap, idiot. I think I go through here? No, I go down here. This is a cool raid. I like this place because it wasn't like super linear. Although we did treat it like that for the most part. It's just kind of cool that there's like multiple paths. Like that path back there, that's if you drop down and go for like the water stuff and you come up here, but then otherwise you can go here, go straight to this boss instead. So we had some options. That was neat. I'm surprised you don't do raid streams. I used to, but I didn't for a while, or I haven't gone back to it. I used to do it, but it would be awkward because I would stream and then I'd go on and then I'd shut down the stream for a few hours and then I'd come back again, and that didn't do good for the numbers, so I stopped doing that. That, and when I do the raid streams, like my comms are usually open, like people can hear the comms, and I've always been kind of iffy about that because I don't want to do comms without people's consent. So it's like, okay, maybe I should just mute everyone, but then no one can hear me either, and I'm talking and I'm raid leading. So so it would make less sense if no one can hear me say anything. Or it would be weird for me to talk to people that the audience can't hear. So ultimately, they would be very unentertaining streams. I think some people they also stream sometimes, and they'll stream the raid. But for me, it's more of a personal thing. I don't want to broadcast other people and make them feel uncomfortable, like they have to behave or something like that. You know, if people are having a bad day, they have like a weird, and they're having a not so fun attitude, or things are getting heated or whatever. I don't want to make people feel like they need to change it all for the camera or whatever, as if I'm gonna be concerned about that or if it'll affect me. There was at one time a couple of raiders who were very, very how should I say this? Very not safe for work with the way that they talk, and I'm like, okay, I don't want to make them behave, but yeah. I'm done with this one, right? Okay, I'm done with this one. Woo. The Pandaria remix, it was a fun way to create a new tune and level it up. I feel like I wasted the potential of the remix. I had fun though, so I guess that's all that matters. But I made like 3 characters. I maxed out. I leveled up 3 characters, and like that was it. I'm like, okay, I'm cool. Those would not be YouTube friendly. No, they wouldn't. So that's the reason why I don't do raids. But it's largely because of I don't want to change people's behavior. I mean, maybe they'll say, "Oh, I don't care," but I don't even want to introduce that that thought in their heads. Oh, hold on. One more bite. Promise. All right. Oh, am I the first one now? Nice. Just found out the guilty raids with you on a character. Much love from GSG and Proudmark. Nice. So he raids with both you and my team. Nice. How dare he? He needs to full show his loyalty to me and just me. No, just kidding. Yeah, I wonder who it is. You know, I'll find out tonight. I'll be like, hey, dude. Hey, guild. There was this dude named Koala Pancake Supreme. He was talking mad shit. Saying, yeah, I know someone in the guild who runs with you, and like he sucks. He's like the worst. We'll see if that smokes him out. Whoop. I only did like 1 character lol, but yeah, I definitely wasted the opportunity. I mean, I got the mog that I wanted. You know, I met those goals. So that was cool. Not safe for work streams would be better for Patreon, probably. All of them, all the raid streams are not safe for work, but I did one of each class in the 20s, just long enough to revisit the class, get their class mods, and then move on to the next one. You think it's someone who's new? Oh, it might be Kasan. He's the only new one. And I don't think we've heard him talk either. Have we? Like, that's the mage. If it's safe for work, you're doing it wrong. Fair, yeah. And my big thing is I want to make the raid. I want to make the raid feel comfortable playing games. That's all. Yeah, it might be because I don't think we've heard Kasan talk, so I'm gonna assume that Kasan is like a smoking hot babe. Tuesday was pretty chill. Now we've had other streams where I'm like, okay, you're joking about physically assaulting your wife. I know you're joking, but dude, this sounds so bad on stream. Good God. You know, my guildmate will joke, oh, it's just a light beating. A light beating. I'm like, dude. So that's the kind of thing that I definitely want to shy away from. But this new crew, I guess this current generation of raiders, like, they don't really do that. The current generation is very much like, okay, we all, you know, most of us have, like, families, blah, 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 blah. You know, we don't really have that sort of attitude, but it's still, like, kind of a standing thing that especially because, like, I don't want to spam the inboxes and the notifications of viewers with like, oh, we're off stream, okay, we're back on again, we're back on again. I don't want to do that. But I don't think I can mentally handle a stream from 8:30 in the morning to 10 o'clock at night either. That's it's a bit much. And I like doing morning streams. I like doing them in the morning so I can have the rest of the day to do stuff. To me, that's important. And I think I finished this one, right? Yeah, I did. First boss, the fish dude, and then the fish lady down there. Okay, so I'm done. All right, so next is, oh, Trial of Valor, baby. Woo! I did like this raid. It was all right. It was just, you know, really brief, short. As a guild, we, you know, did it a couple times because it's like, hey, we might get legendaries, we might get Titanforge stuff. Let's go. A couple bosses, no problem. Ooh, invisible. Ooh. Uh-oh. I like messed up the texture here. Sorry. There it is. Okay. Alright, I'll try to keep an eye on the news just in case something happens in the next 10 minutes. You know, if anything, what's going to happen in the next 10 minutes is that they're going to talk about how the Trial of Style is about to start. Yeah, because that starts... Yeah, it starts in 10 minutes. Being the biggest joke in the universe is no small feat. No, wait, yeah. You have to project it. You got to get known. You know what I mean? I still want Valajar as an allied race. That's like my number one, you know, what I'll cheer for, to have it as an allied race. I want to be a Valajar start off in like the hall where like everyone's having their feast and stuff, and then Odin from on high says, "Go! You know, join whatever the hell faction you want and fight. That's it. That's your goal. Just fight, die, and seek glory. Nothing else matters. Have a good time. Have fun. Have fun, kids. Bye." That's all that's needed as a premise for them as an allied race. They don't need a sense of justice. They don't need a sense of duty or honor or anything like that. Just fight. Just fight. Someone was Banjo Fist. Okay. Hey, Raid, there's this dude named Banjo Fist. He was talking shit. And he hates you. And he slept with your mom. That's what he told me. And she wasn't even good. Yeah, that's all I'll say. We'll see if that smokes him out. All right. There was a post on the EU forums about the trial of style. Whoop-de-doo. Oh, dang it. I didn't mean to get in combat. All right. So what else is happening lately? I've been keeping my head down for the most part, not looking at much news. Oh, I saw that there was a trailer for the upcoming Ballerina movie. Haven't seen it yet, but I think we're scheduled to watch that, or at least, you know, we're putting time aside to watch it. Are there any other movies though? I'm curious now. Hold up. Movies in 2025. Just show me the things. Most anticipated movies of 2025 so far. Okay. Give me a list. It's not giving me a list. Okay. Just give me a thing by month. New upcoming 2025 movies. Okay. So this is oddly organized. Okay, this is like definitely everything. Working Man, Penguin Lessons, The Last Supper. Part 1? For real? You're gonna have a 2-part Bible story? Like there's gonna be a cliffhanger at the end of part 1. Oh my god. Is he gonna rise? Jeez. So what are things that I wanted to watch? I know there's like some Marvel stuff coming out later in the year. There's a Superman movie coming out later in the year. Oh, it's hard to tell. Yeah, that list kind of sucks. Next movie is going to be Dune 3. You know, so I'm only somewhat familiar with like the Dune series. I know that things get weird after a while. Things get really weird after a while. And so I'm like, it's like, do we really want to see everything that happens? Oh god, there's a cat. No. Oh. So that's the other thing I need to do at the house. I need to purge it of cats because my sister just allowed our backyard to be like Grand Central for cats. Grand Central and the red light district too. she'll be telling me, oh yeah, I hear him fight. I'm hearing him in heat. I'm hearing everything. I'm like, and you didn't want to do anything about it? Fuck. That's what I gotta deal with. Cats. Damn cats. So y'all know I'm allergic to cats. So I'm gonna be at war. I'm not gonna try to hurt them. I just don't want them there anymore. I need to figure out a way to just make the place like not cat friendly at all. So in Sacrifices, I see them all. We killed his eye in Sanctum Domination. Does he know we killed his eye? Would he know? I'm trying to remember, like, the main quest lines that had us defeat the eye and everything. Yeah, I guess we did. No, we met up with him, and yeah, there were stories where we confront him, but I don't recall too well. Doesn't hurt them. I don't hurt them. Call a rescue to help remove him. That's the hard part though, because I need to first try to get him out. Because like there's this not even a crawl space. It's too small to be a crawl space. But there's a space where like I know that they're like kind of hanging out and nesting. But I need to get him out somehow. There's no easy way to do it. The only thing I can think of is wait until no one's there. So I'll have to like use a flashlight, see if I can see anyone down there, and then close it up. Like throw up like some chicken wire or something like that to just prevent them from going in. And then once they're smoked out, then I'll try to catch them. But I know I'll need like kits and traps and stuff like that so I can get them and then bring them to shelter or Humane Society or whatever. And then they can do their thing. Oh, I'm supposed to shield. Boop, boop. And then again, shield. Boop, boop, boop. Whoop. Oh, okay, so they just gave, those tentacles just gave up. Cool. Next. And look at that, he does his freaking Marvel landing. I never noticed that till now. A group of cats have mild allergies. My eyes just get a little red when the hair gets in my eyes. Thought it was something all pet owners dealt with until I only had a dog's. See, dogs are the best. Dogs are excellent. Nothing bad happens with puppies. But I want to have a safe backyard. So, no, I want to purge the place of cats and spray the whole thing down. Anything plant-based is going to die back there. OCD hates it when streamers don't loot everything. I tend to not loot everything. I'm only doing it now because I'm trying to eventually... it's more important for me to do it in old content because I'm collecting a bunch of old materials just in case. Just in case. It's like, am I going to actually use all of this, all these lava cores for something? Probably not, but I don't think it does much harm to hold on to some stuff. Even old grades. Okay, I'm not collecting everything. I'm sure some of that stuff will sell on like RP servers and stuff, but yeah, I'm not paying that much attention. And this starts, right? Oh yeah, he's RP. There's a plant called rue. Plants that deter cats. Plants that deter cat. Lavender, rosemary, rue, citronella, curry plant, or the scaredy cat plant, whatever that's called. I think what I would do is just get whatever scent that's in there and just bomb the place with it. I don't know if I go as far as like planting stuff. But yeah, so that could be part of the plan. First things first, though, I want to get rid of all the hiding places. So I'm gonna be picking up some chicken wire. Make sure the place is clear. Make sure the under space is cleared out. That there aren't like kittens or whatnot down there. I don't think there are any kittens at the moment. But it has been used as a birthing area. So once it's cleared out, I'm going to close it off, and then I'll slowly start making the place less and less welcome for cat creatures. And then I'll declare victory. Next. Cats don't like citrus. That's a lie. Because right by the crawl space, non-crawl space, is a lemon tree. So I think those cats have evolved. They fear no citrus, they fear no lemon. They thrive in it. But yeah, if anything, it's more like it's not going to keep them out of the yard. It might keep them out of that immediate area, and that's it. So I got to do more than that. Loot, damn it. It's going to be distressing when the time comes and I stop getting even unlocks from like raids and stuff, because I'll have so much stuff, and then it'll be down to a couple things, and then I'll be infuriated. Oh yeah, news. Let's see. Nope, no news. No news, no problem. Okay, we're doing Tyke, Croesus, and Ellison. What a weird combo. Start here, go all the way back there, and then take a bunch of teleporters to go all the way up to Ellison. There's always one or two pieces that never drop for anyone. Yeah, that's the law. How many of you out there are like the type of transmog hunters that will like take multiple characters and just slam all day? Anyone do that? Because that is admirable behavior. Admirable. Yeah, admirable. Not abominable. Admirable. That's dedication. Dedication to the collection. For a good set piece, you go hard. I've thought about it. You know, it's like that fucking shield from Ulduar doesn't take long to get to raid wise. It's just, you know, first boss. Let's see, first boss 1, 2. Like, it takes 3 bosses to get there. And it's not like the worst travel time either. It's just way faster on my paladin, of course, because he's the engineer. He's the only established engineer. Styx dies tonight. Gotta fight him first. Yeah, I'm curious to see what the differences are. But yeah, we'll have a full night on Styx, so we'll see how it goes. Well, progressing through Rick Reverb, that wasn't so bad either. Like we kind of got to him like a little bit late on last Thursday, so that took a bit to go through. But I was very satisfied with that kill. That felt good. Rick rocks. Although I'll be farming that place for years, I'll know the mount will never drop for me. I'd give mine away if I could. I'm happy that I got Mimron's head, but I was like, I just want the shield, man. That's what I'm really here for. Not for Transmog, but I'm still trying for an Invincible on a few characters. Nice, nice. Good luck with that. And it's kind of a quick farm too, right? Doesn't take long to get through that. And I don't recall, I'd never do it myself, but aren't there like kind of lockout things you can take advantage of? Like if you have multiple accounts or if you have a buddy who can help you out, like they can save the last boss for you so that way you can just go in. Even then though, it's gonna feel like it feels like kind of a pain in the butt to farm because it's like you gotta go through all the RP from both the beginning and the end of the fight. You give me the shield and I'm like, it'd be nice. Okay, so I think the trial of style might have started. Now, I'll take a look after this one. It started? Okay, cool. I mean, I'm going to start with buying stuff. I'm gonna be curious about the purchase amounts and all that. Did they add new stuff? Yeah, they added some new stuff. It's not great, but they added new stuff. You think they bumped up the mountain drop rates in about 3 weeks to go Invincible, Drake of the Four Winds, and the llama from the BFA World Boss. Damn. That'd be cool. Assuming they did that. All right, let's get out of here. Off to some real content, baby. Unlocks I can actually wear. Well, I think there are I think there are a couple of plate pieces, like some of them from sets, other offset pieces that I still don't have. All right, it's time, baby. $15? Good God. That's a criminal, man. And 60 for this one. Sheesh. Well, okay, this will drain me. Oh, there's a vigilante mask though too. Nice. Okay, I'm happy about that one. So that one, that one. So this is the main goal, going for those. And then I have those. So that completes this page. Oh god, and there's like a set thing too. Jesus. And I'm almost drained. Great googly moogly. Well, okay. All right. And does it still like show up? Yeah, it still reveals things that I already. They need to make these go away, man. That sort of stuff is very confusing, quite infuriating. Yeah. Oh, I thought I bought this one. Something mask. Okay, so I did not buy these, I guess. It says I did not. Okay. Alright, so that's everything it looks like. So now I have... Good. Jesus. Well, might as well get started. Having a regalia pack. It's nice. Not really my vibe though. So I'm gonna let that one pass me by. I'll see if maybe it'll show up on the trading post at some point or something like that. Or I'll wait for a sale. But it doesn't scream to me, gotta get it now, you know? Hoping for some new themes. Yeah, that'd be cool. And this queue is already taking a long time. What gives? Who did I not thank? Because I didn't hear shit probably. I thanked Neeb. Professy, thank you very much for the prime. And to Tropic Water. Thank you for subbing, dude. Appreciate it. Look how pretty these folks look. Oh, their darling transmog. Meanwhile, this amalgam of something. Wow, put up a tavern playlist on their YouTube. Ooh. Cool. An hour? Well, that's not bad. I think I'll steal it. Immediately. Okay. I'll steal it later. Got more important stuff to do now. So the theme is light and shadow. Light and shadow. So I guess I can use, you know, I'm going to be lazy. I'll be lazy. I'm going to use the Necrolord thing here to give off this vibe. And I'll go with I'll change blue or purple. I'm going to go with something like this and see how well that does. All right, so anyway, where's that link? Where's that tavern music stuff? Where's my YouTube downloader thing? Okay, I am unable to paste links. There we go. I don't think I'm going to nail this one. I think people are going to go like really hard on the yellow light. All the new stuff is 560 tokens? Holy crap. Oh, that's going to be rough. This is going to take a while. I need to somehow have the time to farm all this stuff up. Damn, 15 per leg thing. That's a lot. I'm going to go for the big ones, and then maybe I'll be more selective on the leg wraps, because I don't know if I can stomach that. That's a lot. I'm the only pally. My only competition is the Warlock. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I went pretty lazy with this theme. Light and shadow. I think that's been a thing. So no, I don't like any of these, but I'll go with that one. Oh yeah. See, I like the beefy arm thing. I'm very obsessed with that. Guys, more death than life. See the duality of that I like a little bit. I'll go for that one. I'll try to be a little honest. I like the other person's transmog better, but that works. But I'm gonna spread my votes too. Yeah. I think that's the best way for me to. That's kind of the strat when you're trying to win and not be honest. See how quickly I became. I was just like, screw it. I'm just gonna try to win. By spreading your points across as wide as possible, you give a slight less of a chance of them to win. Maybe. For TOS, you can never be too beefy. I feel like Tauren, I don't know, maybe Tauren tend to like lose or something like that. Vroom, 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 vroom. Yay. But if everyone's winning, the winner's always what the fuck? Oh, I know. Okay, now let's go the other way. Come on, I just look cool. Way cooler than these plebs. Okay, now I'll vote for the Tauren. You know, maybe the Tauren might win just because people are like, oh, I'll vote for that one. He's never going to get it. And then he wins. He's got a cool, that's a cool weapon enchant, though. That whole dressed thing. She looks cool. I admit. I'm never going to vote for her. So yeah, I like her set. Her set looks hot. Sex appeal always helps. Right. Alright. Who got second? Oh, the hot one got second. The Tauren wins. No, it's the dude with the swords. You got it. Yep. And that's not unique, right? Okay, so we can get going. Ladies definitely have the edge. That helps too. Maybe I don't think I'll change that though. I think I'll leave it as is. If anything, I'm gonna be me. Or me, you know? Ooh. Okay, that's a wild one, man. That's a wild one. I forget, how many do you get if you win? 12 is the consolation prize. But I forget what it maxes out on. Because if you get a good solid, you get 50 for winning. Okay, yeah, it's still gonna take a while. Shit. Because I have 200, but I'm still going to farm up the full amount because I want to max out again. So I'm gonna end up farming for like 500 things worth of tokens. I do not consent to having my summer look turned into a transmog. Yeah, well, it's a free country for now. So, here, y'all could just have that in front of your faces for a little bit. Oh god, the panty line, that's too much. That's a bit much. Taint cam. Yeah, it was staring a bit hard. It was going a bit hard. So give me the one that says random. That's the best one. Winter wear. Oh, that's too easy. Or that's everyone's gonna wear the same shit. So it's like okay, I could have swore there was a winter thing. So I'm gonna do this plus green and green and laughing skull head. Brilliant. Yeah. No. Maybe I'll go headless horseman. Horrific. Done. All right. Nathria plays the closest I come to mugging full sets. It's just beautiful. I like the Nathria set. The glove. Oh, I'm sorry. The feet are like. The feet are a bit much. The Nathria feet. They're huge for plate at least. They're like huge as heck. You switch out the helmet. The helmet's a lot too, for me. But I do like the plated pants. Those are cool. Someone left. What a dick. I do like the plated pants. If anything though, if there's anything event there that I like the casual 9.1 sets that they brought out. Like that was what really got me into transmog collecting, Shadowlands. So thanks Shadowlands, you saved the game for me. All right, so what are we going for? Winter stuff. Oh, you know, that's actually a cool set. I'll go for that one. So I think I'm going too plain. I'm going way too plain with going for the for this set, but I wanted to change things up by having the horrific head. Yeah. It's green. It's Christmassy, isn't it? Ooh. Oh, I got a lull from someone in the chat. That helps. And the fewer rounds, I wonder how that's going to play off. Paladin and Priest always get the dev love, though. I don't know. To be honest, most of the time, I don't like Paladin sets. Most of the time. I just don't... The vibe is like, it leans too hard into like the light. That's goofy. And they look kind of gaudy. Between the plate sets, I tend to favor warrior sets. I think warrior sets look really cool. Paladins, like whoever designs them, like it feels like they're a bit too stuck on the theme. Who wins this time? Haters. Next, at least this was a quicker game because someone left. You like the winter theme? I'll probably try that set again if it's winter. I want to see if it eventually like wins out. Not me, because I don't try that hard, but I know that, you know, things get, like I was saying earlier, things get cutthroat when if someone's set looks too good, people won't vote for them because like, oh, they're gonna win. No way. Like I think at that with this one, we didn't get a good test, or we didn't get a good results at all anyway. This thing looks like a cannon. It looks like it's gonna shoot something out, and I'm just holding it from the wrist. Oh, interesting. I got 14 tokens out of that. The previous one I got 12. Oh, and maybe it's because someone left. And then that changes the way the reward's given out. Oh well. Oh, someone wants something crafted too. Merwell. Okay, should I buy as I go or... Boop. Okay, what color is the vigilante mask that I got? Brown. Brown mask. Okay. I do like the mask look though. I think it does a pretty good job of showing off on the blood up at least. Wait. How dare you decline the invite? Come on. Let's go. Yeah, so unless they drop some magical news, I think that might be it for the week. That's cool. I could do with a bit quieter of a week. Last week was just eye-opening. And someone has once again declined the invite. Come on, guys. You guys are ruining it. You know what we need, dudes? We need a follower dungeon trial of style. There we go. Pit us against the NPCs. That'll be riveting. Come on, random. Give me random. Summer styles. Damn it. So I don't have a lot of the summer stuff. I think I have some of it, but not a whole lot. I got this one. But then I want to go for like some, I don't know what kind of shorts that they have. Like, that's not it. That I don't like. There's like some other ones that I remember from BFA. They're like long pants. They're not really shorts. But I'd rather use those. So I just need to find them though. I think it was these. Oh, that doesn't work at all. Ooh, it's terrible. Okay, what about a different top then? No, that doesn't work either. I think I have to go for like just shorts. Shorts. Not that. Pink. That's pink? So it'd be this one? Oh, I need to have the freaking this thing if I want to go that route. But then everyone's gonna do this. So you know what? It's gonna go with what I like. So I don't need no damn shirt. Okay, so what should my weapon be though? A mug. Okay, that's totally not a mug. Tank. And then we'll go back to the Brewfest something. Do I got sandals handy? Nah. Perfect. I think I need to make up a set for this so I can prep this a little faster. Yeah, so that's typical. Yeah, so typical stuff. They look cool though. Ah, I like the hats. Oh, and the wrists. That's a good touch. I'll do that one. Ooh, and the Pepe head. Okay, this person... They didn't even try. Didn't even try. Party! Look, I'm freaking double fisting this one. Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. I like that. He ain't got nothing. Yeah, I dig that. As a hunter, you can use the water gun too. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. As a hunter. Okay, I love the dangly bug. I never really took a look at that. That's a good touch. That's a good touch. Total party dude. Yeah, I purposely didn't want to use like the whole getup. Like I'm cool with like, you know, the belt, that's a nice touch. The shorts are kind of cool. But I went with the liquor part of it. Woo. Oh, look at that back, dude. Look at that blood elf dump truck. I'm hoping the beer appeals to people. That's the best I got. Okay, I'll try to do it again if I can pull it off. Yeah, Warlock, you get nothing from me. I never did the Pepe stuff at all. If Pepe was a dog, that'd be different. I think he actually should have won. That one was sick. I think the Goblin won. Go Goblin! Yeah, Goblin! Lots of high effort stuff. All right, my dump truck didn't do it though. I gotta try harder. All right, I think I'll just start buying stuff. Actually, no, I'm gonna start with the more expensive stuff first. So I need to buy, not that one. So the 50 and then the 25. And then there's another 25. And then I'll get everything else. So why is this one more? War wraps are that much? Yeah, how odd that this one costs more than these. How odd. Oh, well. Yeah, goofy. It's still a great way. It's still great to get some currency and full. Yeah. So I'm gonna grind it through. So if I gotta do 50 of these, oh, that would suck. That's a lot of my time. But I'll do it. So I think I can buy 50 now. Okay. We're slowly getting there. Very, very slowly getting there. Mines is definitely the best thing. We need random. That's what we need. Bring on the random. Not that I do it best either, but it's my favorite to see. Dress up nerds. Dude, this is endgame right here, man. This is the Tournament of Champions. Profession expression. I think I have a chef thing somewhere. So there's this one. But I think I can change this up now, can't I? I haven't updated in this forever. So I'll do that one. But I know there is a I think what I can do is put on a buff. Yeah, so let me see if this works. So I'd need to... Shit, how do I do it? I'd need to open up cooking. And then we'll see if this works. We'll see if this gives me like a buff. Yeah, so I don't know if this will show up. We'll see. But then, just in case, I'll throw on the chef's hat buff too to see if it shows up. I don't know if it shows up on other people's clients though, so we'll see. Oh, will my pet show up like that too? I'll leave him there. You got some really hideous randoms. I bet. Too bad I can't give myself an enchant where I'm on fire. Pull off that Nomi look. Yeah, I don't see other people with the hats on. The chef hats on, so yeah, I'm not sure if it shows. Well, I guess we'll find out. Oh, yeah. I mean, this is profession expression, so what profession are they showing off is the question. I guess their profession is violence? Okay, that one's not bad. That one, I don't know. At least the Torn is trying to pull something off. Hey, Ragnaros. Hi, buddy. I don't think Ragnaros showed up on stage, right? Did he? Like, I don't know what either of them are doing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want him to win, though. Just in case. Yeah, the Torn set's pretty good. But mine's the best. Obviously. Look, I better at least place. I better at least be on the pedestal. I haven't been on the pedestal at all yet. I'm feeling kind of bad for it. Ooh, I'm phasing that thing right through my skull. Ooh. Okay, that's just loud. That's just too much. That's the monk again. I'll go for her. Okay, neither of these are really showing much of anything. It's just sad. Woo! Oh, it's between me and him. I hope. And bam. All right. Moment of truth. Come on, give me like a second. How did that person get third? Oh, no. Oh, damn it. I didn't place at all. Fucking Tauren bastard. Oh, I got first. What? No, he should have got third at least. Aww. I don't think I should have gotten first. I think I could have gotten... I would have been happy with placing. That Tauren should have been up there. That dude should have been up there. Yeah, I think it was only really me in that torrent that participated. I think people were voting him down, which is kind of fucked up. I don't think I voted him down either. I think I was cheering him on. Oh well, I'll take a first place though. No complaints here. All right, so now I can buy the. Okay, there's two 25s, so I'll buy those. And now it's just a bunch of 15s. Oh boy. I'll say it was vote spreading, but yeah, neither would I. I think it's because mine screamed profession. It made it super obvious, you know? I mean, next time I can try pulling off an engineer one with the engineering mask, and I'll wear a bunch of the undermine transmog stuff, because that stuff looks pretty sweet. There's such a great mog. Oh yeah, absolutely. There's the mining helmet, and you got all sorts of equipment and gear for it. Oh yeah. So like, oh. So where am I at on the undermine stuff? Oh, never mind. All right, give me professions again. That's my winning. That's my winningest theme so far. Pickaxes for the win. Pickaxes, shovels. Depending on your weapon type, there's like freestyle. Okay. Freestyle. Freestyle. That's a bit too free. That, I don't know what that is. Oh, did a bunch of mine break? Oh no. I might go with this one. This has been like my classic honorary orc thing. I don't have very good saved ones, I don't think. Okay, there's the warden one. Why was it not showing up properly? Not that one. I don't know what that one is. Not that one. No, I'm gonna go with the orc stuff. I'll go with the orc stuff. Put on the shades. And sometimes this worked. Ooh, that's actually not bad. I need a red one though, so I don't have the red one yet, but I will someday, and that'll be a cool fit to top this thing off. It actually fits the theme pretty decently. Sort of. Kind of. Maybe. No. I'm gonna show my face. Haven't even finished the campaign for after the raid. Goblins are reborn. Literally worst patch. Oh, sad. Should I use a different weapon? No, I like the horde weapon. I'm cool with this. I wonder if someday, if there's going to be anything that should be cross-faction immediately, Trial of Style. Why not? Why shouldn't Trial of Style be, whatever faction we feel like? We should represent. Then again, people might vote against their faction. Or they might, immediately not vote for the faction because out of principle. So, okay, maybe that's not a good idea. But in an ideal world, yes. Okay, that one's kind of plain. I'm going to go for this one. Oh, shit. Take that off. I got my big horde shield. Hell yeah. Isn't there a faction pride one too? Yeah, I think there was a faction pride one. Oh, what the? Okay, why does that blood elf look oddly thick? The way, I don't know why, but his shoulders look super broad somehow. Yeah, so notice how, yeah, it's, oh, that looks cool. That's been looking cool. Oh, can I pop my wings? Nah, I don't think no, popping wings with the horde outfit doesn't feel right. Okay, that's a bit free. So I'll go for the lady over there. Probably the contrast makes maybe it's the lighting. Yeah, maybe it's the lighting because it's, I don't know. It might be the chest. I think the chest is like making them look like chubbier somehow. Yeah. They already don't vote for certain races. That's a good point. Between the two Tauren ladies, I think I like the theme on this one a lot more. This looks like a level 1 version of this character here. Know what I mean? Oh, yeah. All right. Pedestal. 3rd place. I'll take it. I'll take... Who won? I'm going to say that I think the Tauren won. 2nd place. Okay, big shoulders. Big shoulders. Get up there. Get up there, girl. No! Oh, I was lost out. Okay, this one was cool, though. I like this one. The theme on that was pretty good. All right, let's get out of here. It's good to be a blood elf. It's great to be a blood elf. Who wouldn't want to be the superior race? Wink, wink. And that gives me 25. That's pretty good. And again. So maybe I was a bit too hard on the faction pride. Yeah, so here's what I'm talking about with the so the feet that I'm using here are the Venthyr set. This is as well as the gloves. It's the Venthyr raid set. Chest too. Chest and pants. So like the only horde stuff really. The only actual horde stuff is the belt, shoulders, and the shield. And the weapon too, I guess you could say. Yeah, it just started, prof. Someday we're going to see a housing trial of style. And then like every week, I'm going to try to do it. Every week I want to feature a whole bunch of... I'm sure I won't be the only one. There's going to be a bunch of creators that are going to do like, hey, let's look at these houses and blah, blah, blah. And I'll be one of them for sure. Like, I want to see like the creativity from the community. I'm probably not going to do live takes though. Because someone will be like, yeah, check out my thing, it's so cool. And then I'll look at it live, and then there's just like penile shapes everywhere. I'll be like, well, you know, I don't think that's something I want to show to all the viewers. Maybe on live streams, people will see it, but yeah. Otherwise, I probably won't put something out on YouTube that shows that. All right. What theme do we get this time? God damn it. Summer styles. That's the doo-dooest one. Especially because I didn't bother saving anything for it. So yeah, I'll still go for the pants and whatever. Let me find some decent sandals though. Or can I do like a summer Murloc thing? Let's try that. If I can find it. Yoo-hoo! So I'll go with this one, and then give me the belt. Represent my people. And now I need... We're going back to the drinks. Back to the drinks, baby. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have the back thing too. Also, I thought there was like a Brewfest thing for the back too, or did I never get it? Nah, I don't want to do that one. I want the Brewfest looking one. I could have swore there was one though. Maybe I never got it. What a shame. Good going, Soul. You never got it. 30 seconds. All right. Yep, nope, I guess I'm going with that thing. Well, I'll wait till next Brewfest. So, player housing Trial of South sponsored by the Stormwind and Ogremar HOA. Where your grass better be 12 centimeters and less. Oh, so they went something different. So they abandoned the beachwear. They went fire. Or this person went fire. I'll vote for that one. My feet show. Woo woo! Woo woo! Too bad I can't like make Murloc sounds. Or actually I should say no. Okay, so these people, okay, this is actual summer stuff. Cool. This one's sexier. Between these two. Goblin or... Nah, that looks kind of tacky. I'll go for her. Dude's name is Wet Pug. Wet Pug. Wet Pug, Chaos Fixate, Boops, EMT, and Cutums. Cutums. Come on, dude. You gotta vote for the party animal. Let's go. Too bad I can't have like a belt lined with mugs or shot glasses. That'd be sick. I'm down for that. Chaos Fixate asks, what the fuck is this shit? Okay, what's he wearing, actually? Oh, he was wearing, like, the... Okay, that was the Demon Hunter with the fire stuff. Yeah. So this is the guy saying, what the fuck is this shit? Maybe it's his first time doing Trial of Style. That's fine, and chat's reminding him, this is the Trial of Style, buddy. Well, welcome. It's so stupid. You're stupid. Alright, let's see if I'm at least up there. Come on, let me on. Let me on. Let me on. Oh, no. Oh, wait, who among the... Okay, it's gonna be the bikini troll person then. Yeah. Sexiness factor 1. Boo. No one wants to party, Murloc. Okay, next time, I'm just gonna go, like, I'm gonna switch to female, still do the beer, and that's it, and then go naked. That'll be the next one, and then we'll see how that goes. Men. Any new rewards? Yeah, there's a lot, actually. There's about 500 tokens worth of leg wraps, basically. There's some stuff, but a lot of it is... Here, I'll show you real quick. This isn't everything. But Wowhead, they just threw together a screenshot of a bunch of these. So, brown stuff up top here. And then a bunch of, like, these leg wraps of different colors. So, but as for up top, it's brown. Sepia, how about that? Maybe I should have chose the green Murloc. Yeah, I think the purple Murloc was like, oh my god, that's so woke. Beige light stuff, but the head and shoulders are one for me. Yeah, no, those are cool for that sort of, you know, to pull off that sort of look, the weathered traveler look and all that. That's an easy win. But because they're wearable, I feel like I gotta go for all of them out of principle. Play should always go in his shields help a lot. Oh yeah. Fun and flirty. Okay, we're doing it. You want flirty? We're just gonna go all out. So... doing this one. And we gotta go like and like blonde. That'll get him. Don't need none of that. So yeah, that's it. You want to flirt? We're gonna fucking flirt. Cool. Skin to win, baby. Skin to win. Oh wow, I'm killing the coffee this morning. Holy cow. I might need me another round. I think my mug is going to be accused of being just way too obvious, and I'll get voted down. But we'll see. We'll see how many boners are in this party. Let's see who we got. We got Yakitsume. We got Melindra, Sneaky Bad Boy, EMT again. Ooh. And Kamusari. All right, let's dance. That's not flirty at all. That's flirty. Oh, that's tasteful. Oh, she's... Oh, and she got the lights. Oh, shit. Oh, that one's gonna be trouble. I should vote her down. But... Gotta go for the Browns, yeah. Oh, is that really flirty? Freaking swinging out on a razor? I don't know. I'll go with fun. Fun or flirty. How about that? But coming from me, no shame. No shame. Drinks and skin. Skin to win, dude. Skin to win. Is there new stuff to buy? Yep. Okay, you can't tell me that that the Volpira wins over me. I mean, look at this dump truck right there. Yo, damn. Okay, I'm voting for that dude. I like that. That's fun. Sorry, Plunder Lord. Not fun. Okay, she's... Yeah, that one deserves to be up there. I like this one. It's tasteful. By contrast, mine is very tasteless. So... I'm hoping I can at least get up on stage. Give me that 25. Yeah, I'll go for that dude again. Witness me. Stare. Look at it. Final round. All right. Yeah, all right, if Plunder Lord is up there, I'll feel robbed. I'll be like, yo, come on now. They never get the upvote? I wouldn't be surprised. I would be surprised if I got up there though. Oh wait, he wasn't up there? Oh no, it's the light person, that lady. She's got to get it. Ooh. Oh no, she got robbed. The purple dress lady, that was my favorite one. That sucks. Skin to win failed. Try again. Do better. Maybe later tonight when the kids are home from school. Or home from work. And then they'll vote for the skin. I'll try to find something a little bit more tasteful. I'm very not familiar with the interaction of transmog with the female body type. You know, and how they sit differently. So I guess I'm mostly glad the Plunder Lord didn't get up there. That would have felt wrong. But I do feel like the purple dress lady, she should have been up there. She did good. They need a toy for mailbox dancing. That'd be sick. Mailbox stage, something like that. That would be hella fun. I think the problem with that though is like some of the dances they like step, they kind of step off of the area, so it would kind of come off a little weird. But I think they should do it anyway. Why not? It's not that bad. I don't think it would be that bad. I want to see if the damn cat showed up on my motion sensor again. No. Okay. All right, what's the theme this time? Give me something good, baby. Suspicious styles. I don't know what suspicious is, really. That's odd. Suspicious styles. I don't think I have anything very suspicious. I just have weird shit. That's weird shit. Suspicious styles? This is suspicious. I'll go with that. Suspicious styles. I gotta update this shield. There we go. Okay, that just doesn't match. it's too good. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I think I just gotta go back to the vanilla shield. That admittedly works better. I'm sure I can make like a better looking set with that. Still fits the Scarlet Crusade vibe. Yeah, it'd be funny. Suspicious styles, if I have like the Scarlet set, but then at the bottom are like Murloc feet. Let's see if anyone catches that. There we go. Like, what's going on there? Although my feet give it away immediately here. Oh, you know what would have been good? Like that blood elf, not blood elf, that blood troll set. Okay, I don't know what's suspicious here. But I like the shirt on this. I like the way those stripes sit. That's odd. That's cool. That's odd. I'll go with cool. Now, are they gonna get what I'm trying to say here? That I'm a secret that I'm a Scarlet Crusader, but I'm actually a Murloc. Like, I'm having this thing again with myself twice in a row. It's kind of weird. And black hair does not suit a blood elf, I don't think. They don't sit right. I'm too used to like the golden look or like a lighter color on the hair. Okay, that's a dope. I like the look of the hunter thing. I'll just vote for it because it looks cool. Suspiciously awesome is what I'll call it. Otherwise, their sets aren't all that cool or interesting. Yeah, I'm mostly going for that guy. Vote for Murloc. Vote for Murloc. Murloc. You know what we need, really? We need way more emotes. We need so many more emotes to just express all sorts of expressions. I'll go for her. All right, let's see how we did. We need spit back. Oh yeah, I got second. I'm kind of surprised. Nice. Who got first? First place is the hunter. No, really, that one won? That's not very suspicious. But oh well, to each their own. I'll be right back. Alright, so what does second place get me? Third place gets me 25. This gets me 35. That's respectable. I'll take it. Alright, so I'm gonna, let's see how many. I got 95 at the moment. Cool. So that'll put a nice dent into things. So I guess I'll clear out this page first. Collected. That's collected. Okay, so All right, so I just have one more on that page to get. Yay! Down to 5. Well, sad song. You know, I get them getting rid of spit, but what about fart? I think they took out fart too, right? Nope, that's still around. Okay. Oh. There's like this wind chime near my front door. And I guess depending on the time of day, it totally sets off showtime. What the fuck does that mean? It totally sets off my motion detector. So that's kind of annoying. Showtime. What the hell is showtime? Showtime. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. Showtime. I don't know what it's supposed to mean, but I'm just going to use this and hope for the best. I don't see what showtime would be. Like a Hollywood look? I don't know what a Hollywood look is. Oh, here's what I could have used for something else too. I'll try to remember that one. But yeah, I'll go with my like this was the Dragonflight, the season 1 Dragonflight look that I wanted to pull off. And it's kind of goofy, but I like it. So I sported this look quite a bit during Dragonflight. The moon boots? Oh, the boots here. Yeah. At the time, I was like, okay, I couldn't find. I wasn't able to get the drops, the paladin drops for the set, but I was like, you know what, this works. It kind of has this, not a street look, but they look like sneakers or something like that. I don't know. To me, it pulls off kind of a chill vibe. Get it? Blue, chill. I don't think this will land very well, but oh well. Funny enough, we still haven't seen Random. Has anyone seen Random? Anyone who's doing it right now? I'm going to take down those wind chimes. Those are going to drive me nuts. All right, showtime. So we got, okay, something flashy there. That's cool. And she's just chilling there like a dead fish. Okay, yeah, you're not going to get my vote. Not even any movement. Oh, there you go. Now you're moving. That looks kind of random. That looks... Those are very high up pants. But, I'll go for you. You get my vote. Now witness me. I look so cool. Who am I going up against? Oh, Jester person? Nah, fuck that person. Fuck them. No way. They got cool dances, whatever, but mine's better. Mine's better. I'll vote for high pants. Oh, I did a sudden turnaround like that. Oh. I love these swords, though. These swords are cool. It's so easy to transmog and make look cool with the weapon enchants and stuff. Oh, okay. So dead fish or random torrent. Dead fish, random torrent. Random torrent. Theme was showtime. She's ready for bed. Okay, I gotta get the vote over this dude. You don't deserve to be on the same stage as me, buddy. Okay, I'll go for the jester person. It's a Vulpira, right? Vulpira hunter, yeah. Okay, tall pants or okay, I never even got a chance to see this guy yet. I'll go for him. No, I saw him in the first round. Yeah. Oh. Alright, let's see how we did. Put me on stage, buddy. Hook me up. Second. Oh. Okay, wait, Jester won. Or Jester got second. Who got first then? Oh, it might be that guy. Oh, look at that. Oh, shit. Yeah. Nice. Woo woo. Woo 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 woo. Cool. Thanks. Nice. It's a very open-ended theme. Showtime. That's where it would have been cool to have like those lights and all that, which I'm sure I don't have. Is that a consumable or is it like a permanent unlock? I think it's a consumable and like not worth it really. But yeah, that's a nice 50. So I'll complete the page that I was working on. So I got all these. So I'll finish off that page and then I'll leave the rest. So actually I'll go get these two. So now I just have this entire page to get. So 10, so I need a $1.50. 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. Yeah, $1.50. Wow, that's not so bad. I'm actually kind of churning through this. Yay. Well, this has been quite pleasant so far. Alright, while we do this, let us add this Legion garbage to destroy. Because there's a bunch of these relics here still that I can get rid of. Oh no! Hold on, almost there. Okay. All right. What do we got this time? Outfits of the underworld. The underworld. So, like, this one? No, I'm supposed to look kind of like seedy or something like that. I don't know about the underworld though. So start off with this, but then I'll go red. Ish. No, that doesn't do. That don't do. Underworld? I guess it would be like... Here, let me go back. Like Sanctum of Domination kinds of stuff. So it'd be like this. And... What's a Lich Kingy kind of shield? I guess one of these? No, I don't like the color though. Neener. Now I'm keeping it as this. I'm gonna stick with my Necrolord Ventir hybrid. Yeah. So we'll see how this lands this time. I don't know. Underworld, bad guy. I guess the shield just wouldn't work here. The shield kind of sucks, but I don't think I got much of a choice. Or I'm not giving myself much of a choice. I guess if I get rid of this... Change this to green? Nah, purple. Nah, blue. Nah, purple. Nah. Blue. I guess that would be it. Yeah, I'm not too fond of this theme. Or I'm not too fond of what I came up with. We'll see what other people came up with. If there's a Demon Hunter in here, I'm screwed. Okay, there's no Demon Hunter. Oh, I can't sheathe my shield. I kind of wanted to do that. Because now my shield is so big, it's getting in the goddamn way. Alright, so what's this one? Ooh, this person's sporting the, okay, it's not bad. I think I like it better than that one. I still only have the one trench coat, and I think that one is the... Okay, I like that one. I don't like that one. The trench coat she has, I believe that is the one from doing shipping and handling. So it exists. Nice. Okay, I don't like either of these. Okay, Underworld Lobby villain or Underworld henchman? I'll go with henchman. Because that looks like a wannabe mid-boss villain kind of person. I think this one's a winner. This one looks cool. Good job, Vulpera. Too bad about the lack of shoes, but... Still good. Still good. Oh, me versus Trenchcoat? I think Trenchcoat wins. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be up on the pedestal this time. I think my game is weak for this one. Alright, I'll help that one win. That one deserves it. It looks cool. And I think that's a hunter? Hunter. That's a cool helmet. I don't know where it's from, but cool helmet. Last round for me. Okay, please vote for me over that guy. That one is undeserving. Oh. I think this one, I guess, fits better. Misdemeanor. Oh, that's a cute name. Wow, he placed? I'm surprised the Tauren placed. Oh, man. And then Trenchcoat one? Okay, it's gotta be the Volfira. Get up there. There we go. Yeah, nice. The Tauren got up there, though. That don't seem... I don't know. That didn't seem very... Whatever. Alright, let's see. Okay, I'm seeing some article that says that... Oh, how many? 46,000 Cybertrucks have been recalled. I think half of them are here in the Bay Area. Is that a big number? I'm no car person, so I'm like, okay, you know, how much does a particular model of car need to sell to be considered successful? I guess that's a tough question to ask because it's not like any one car needs to appeal to like everybody. 40, is that a lot? I guess it's a lot of money because that's 46,000 times 100,000 bucks or whatever. All right, back to the real shit. Fun and flirty. We're back. So last time I went skin to win, that didn't work out. So maybe I'll try something a little different. Fun and flirty. Fun and flirty. I have nothing that is inherently fun or flirty. Well, that's just whack. Nope. I definitely need to redo some of these. Maybe all of these. And some of these don't even work. I think it's an add-on thing, actually. Fun and flirty. Maybe I'll just go random and hope for the best. Or I'll go back to this and see if it works. But yeah, that's not fun or flirty either. Shit. I'm kind of running a blank here. Maybe I'll just do this one again and hope. Yep. We're gonna just hope for this one. I'm definitely phoning this one in. The helm is from Sanctum of Domination. Okay, I was gonna say Seasons of Discovery. Good God. Alright. Cool helmet though. I'd say that is one of the more impressive looking male helmets that I've seen. It's like sinister looking. I like that. Sanctum says we're pretty much made for the underworld theme. I can feel that. You need to make a guide for this, the best performing sets for everything. No, that's... I am not the avatar of that at all. Oh, that's cool. I like these pants. Those are some good pants. Yeah, I'll take that. It's plain, but, you know, it's cool. I chose blue. Blue, look at me, blue. Blue. Oh, that dance is cool. Yep, that dance wins it. At least among those two. All right, so... I'll go for the Volcro. I've gone a few times, the results are in, nobody knows what the fuck showtime means. Me neither. Maybe I'll just have like some default thing. I'll go with her. Oh, so she just didn't even put on a weapon. Actually, no, that should be a minus point. I feel like the weapon's gotta like scream a little bit. Maybe I'll try setting up a new Mog set that's like casual, but I'm still gonna focus on the beer. The beer has not worked out, but I'm determined to appeal to an audience like at some point. You know, just dudes, just bros, you know? Bros, kegs. I'll do like the beads or something like that. It would help if I was like a more human race. Oh yeah, this one gets it. This one better be on the stage. Yeah, like a college set. Or if I can pull off like the tracksuit kind of look. Oh, that's a neat thing. That gets my vote already anyway. Yeah, if I put on the tracksuit and the kegs, and the beer stuff, pull off a kind of soccer fan look. I don't know. Spider senses. What's that? All right. Oh, third place? Okay. So who got first? Yeah, let's see who got up there. It was... Oh, yeah, the one that I voted for. Ha ha ha. Okay. Cool. Next. The camera on stage is cheating. I mean, some people, though, you know, they try to time it. I don't know if there's a way to predict if you're going to be next on stage, but some people, they'll pop cooldown so that way they can have that effect up there. Get some votes. Okay, I got time for a few more. Sweet. Wrong spot again, buddy. One down. So I need $150 to complete. I'm at 40 right now. So if I happen to win the next two, I won't. I'm definitely not going to win the next two. See, it's funny. If you look at this long enough, it looks like these like two dots here are the eyeballs, and this is like the mouth, and the grill is like the dude's chin. Sometimes I get stuck looking at it like that. Yeah, if I look at it from this angle, then it looks like there's the face. Yeah, right. So I need 60 enchanted under my crest for enchanted crafting that I'm... Yes. I don't know if it needs on stream, but yes, you do. Oh, someone left the queue, you bastard. Yeah, so what I'm trying to tell folks is try to if you're just a delver, just keep farming your 31 gilded per week, and you'll be able to make a high level thing pretty much every week. Every week you can make a full spark. So it all paces out pretty good. Nah, give me something different. Give me a different theme, something I haven't seen before. Underworld shit again. God damn it. Okay, how about this? I'm gonna do something. Here's not Underworld, but here's something that's dark. Oh, this isn't the right class. Shit. But that's okay, I guess. There's this one. Actually, that doesn't even look good. I don't like that. This one looks... Ooh, shit. Underworld. Yeah, I'm not going to pull this off very good. I'll just go back to the necro thing. I need the trench coat. I have the trench coat, but I only have the gray. I only have the detective one, and that's just like the brown one. That's true, huh? You're usually off to like work and stuff, so that's cool. Oh well. I guess this round is gonna be for like the others. I'll be curious to see what they come up with. So there's a Death Knight in here. They can pull out like some of their tier. A Warlock. 3 Paladins. So yeah, the 3 Paladins, they're gonna have to like put in a little bit of effort to pull off that dark look. But between Rogue, Warlock, and Death Knight, you got some edgier looking transmog options with their tier. Oh well. You want the black one for your Rogue? Ah, that one's gonna be such a grind. I haven't been doing a lot of... I've been, wandering around doing some stuff for, randomly getting dark view stuff, but not much at all. So getting that is gonna take me forever. At some point, I'm gonna really sit down and just wipe out the planet and farm for it. This one fits the vibe better. Is the helm from PvP? Which helm are you talking about? Woof. Okay, that's just a weird pose to make. Okay. Very different approaches. You know, I like this one though. I think the shoulders on the set they come off better here. So I'm gonna vote for that one. Although this one's good too. I'm gonna split the vote. They must have looked at the 200 currency. Oh, did they? I am not daring to go past 200. So don't vote for the goblin, vote for me. Me. You have 177 in your bank and 44 in your bag. Put them together. See what happens. Earth Crawl, Fungal Folly, Sight 9, and Spiral Weave. I think those plate sets are gonna win. My plate set is weak. Or my set's weak. It's like it's not edgy enough, you know? Alright, it'll be a miracle if I'm up there. And I think I'll be able to squeeze in one more. Yep. Figure that one. And then that, like the 3 plate dudes, they're gonna be up there. Yep. And then this guy will be up top. Bam. Nice. All right, one more. One more round will do. And then back to getting stuff for the house. Yeah. I guess. Okay, so how many am I at actually? I'm at 56. So still kind of a long road, but I'll definitely try to squeeze in time over the weekend, or maybe I'll do it during streams or something. That shouldn't be so bad. The Dragonflight Blue and Silver one you were... Oh, okay, that one is the Storm set. I think it's still attainable, but I'm not sure anymore. But yeah, it was the leveling set, and the way I got it back then was farming up the pre-expansion event stuff, and then buying it off a vendor. I'm pretty sure that's how I got it. What house? The place I'm going to. I know it confuses me too. So I got 2 winners, 2 wins under my belt that show up there. Sweet, but just 2 wins. I remember a couple of trial styles ago, I was able to max everything out fast because I won like 3 times in a row or something like that. It was amazing. All right, give me a good theme, dude. Let's have one winning theme to close out for the week. Profession stuff again. All right. So let's see if I can. Let's see if this wins again. I'm gonna go chef. I'm going to, and then just in case, I'm going to put on the hat here, but also, can I climb up here? No. I'm going to go here into a corner real quick. Pop rag, do the cooking thing, and make something real quick. Whatever. Just so I can put on, you know, I could have canceled the command actually, or swapped out gear. That would have put it back on too, but that's okay. Do. I know which one I'd rather be working on. Yeah, no kidding. Someday. Just imagine, like, you know, 6 months, 8 months from now, I'll just be quietly fiddling with the house. All stream. Silence. Maybe a little bit of commentary as I'm decorating stuff, but I'll be a man within this. I'm either going to be building or looking for things to build with. That will be my life. Of course, I want to know more of what, you know, how the housing and all that stuff's going to work too. That will be very important. All right, so I'm pretty confident about this one. I'll at least make the stage. Unless everyone here is like super cutthroat. But I'm fairly confident. All right, profession. Neither of these are profession things at all. Their profession is violence. Now this is a profession. Oh, I think that person is doing a pretty decent job too. But no, I'm screaming it, baby. You can't deny it. Woo-woo. Professional yard worker. It's not bad. And okay, that was not bad either. Builder of stuff, kind of. I'll go with that guy. Yeah, if I had the colors, I would definitely go for. I would try the engineer vibe too, because they have some cool shit. They've got like these techie looking gloves. They have this welding mask. It looks like a freaking thing from Borderlands. It looks pretty sick. So I think out of these so far, like the profession one is probably my favorite theme because it's something. It's very easy. You know, it's very easy to pull off a look if you sit down and play with your transmog for a bit. The other ones, you know, they're also cool because they're open-ended, but some of them I just, you know, I can't really pull off too well. But elf dance is a big advantage. I think it helps. I mean, if you have a round of emotes that are set to macros and stuff, then you can pull off like the other kinds of emotes too. Oh, I need to vote for someone, right? If you don't win that one, I'm angry. Yeah, come on, give me my third win, baby. Over that guy. I mean, how can you deny the chef apron? I still want them to give me a full apron, though. They got to get rid of that gap. Yeah, no contest. At least between those two. Come on, put me on the stage. 3rd place. I feel robbed, though. Who's first, though? Who dares? Okay, that one's not bad. And then who got first? That dude. Ah. Oh well. I still got a good prize. I'll take it. I'll take it. I was robbed. Yeah, I think I should have won, but oh well. It could have. They could have voted against their. Voted me down. But that's how it goes. It's all right. Oop. So where I'm at right now, I am at 81. So I still need another 70. Actually, no. I need 270 because I want to max myself out for the next trial. That way it's, it doesn't feel as bad. Well, I guess it's going to be kind of a challenge this time around, though, because of the move and everything. So I might not be able to really sit down and, like, do stuff. Unless I do it on streams again. Which I might do. There's so much voting against the best sets I know because I do this. Yeah, I sometimes do it, too. Question, are we getting these apartments in the recent patch? No. The apartment that we get in Undermine, that's just for fun. The way I'm looking at it, I don't see us getting. That would be a big surprise, though, with Zabrick, if in the mid patch they say, "Oh, by the way, you can decorate your apartment." That would be pretty amazing. I mean, they didn't. There wasn't a recent announcement, was there? Because that would be like amazeballs. Okay, so there was a thing for a trial of style just now, but that's it. That would be pretty cool, though. So anyway, I'm gonna head out, and once again, there will be more than likely no videos until Monday. So it feels I kind of workaholic myself a lot. I prefer to be able to work, but I know I gotta get this thing done. So I gotta choose a time to be away from normal work for a while, and I guess this is the best time since there isn't too much going on news-wise. But I'll definitely be doing the Monday video as always. That's like the law. And I hope to have a good chunk of the move done, so that way when I do finally move my operation, not this coming weekend, but probably next weekend, I'll be able to just get right into work from the new stage. So we'll see. I hope to see you guys soon. And until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and as always, stay breezy.